Oh my goodness. How about I just recorded I didn't record about 10 minutes of an intro with these oracles for you guys. And then I realized that there was nothing recording. I'm not going to start over with the oracles, but I will give you the rundown. Somebody is plotting, whoop-de-doo, big surprise. Someone wants to catch you slipping, either in a work situation, perhaps a business trip, or in your personal life, but this is surrounding some sort of a trip. And the month of August could be significant. This could be a Leo who's doing this. It could be something that happened last August or something that's coming up next August. This coming August. But again, time, we don't dictate time. Time is just time. And so whenever you see this, hopefully it's the right time that you catch it. And if you're watching it now, whenever that is for you, maybe you'll remember it when the time does come. That's the best we can really hope for it because we're not in control. I feel like I have to remind myself and everyone else that sometimes as a light worker. And we have wealth here. There's some kind of opportunity that someone wants to take from you or get in between, or they'll end up wanting to interrupt for you. I got the energy of somebody wanting to, perhaps while you're on some sort of business trip, if you work in a team setting, somebody on your team might have their eye on your partner and they want to film you or record you doing something wrong, maybe saying the wrong thing to upset your partner, or they want to catch you doing the wrong or saying the wrong thing so they can interrupt some sort of promotion for you, or take away some kind of raise, promotion, bonus, something like that. And for some reason the city of Boston came up, and I'm not sure why, but we got dog and we got shark. So this is somebody that you could consider to be a friend, but beneath the surface they are not really somebody who cares for you very much, or they're envious of you. And the song that came to mind for these oracles was Everything Is Not What It Seems, which is the theme song for that old show starring Selena Gomez, Wizards of Waverly Place. So it's like there's a smoke and mirrors kind of vibe concerning somebody that wants to take something from you, or at least spoil something for you, whether romantically or financially. So be mindful of that. And also, if you're in a professional setting, even if it doesn't feel professional, like if you guys go out after work for drinks, or this is a colleague you hang out with on the weekends or something like that, just be mindful. There's somebody around you who you think is like a really cool work friend or something like that. It's not. They're not. They might mean well right now, but they may not in the future. So something you say or do right now, or whenever, at some point, this person will try to use against you. So that's what came out in the oracles. I used the tea leaves. So and it's something that affects your wealth. All right, so now we're gonna get into the tarot. I was like, I cannot believe that was not recording. I wonder what Boston has to do with it. Oh, all right. Starting off with the Four of Swords. And let's just keep going. What else does the collective need from the tarot right now? Three of Wands, the Temperance. Ooh. We got the Page of Pentacles reversed. Wow. I'm gonna leave that because I feel like that was supposed to come up. We have the Five of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles. So, going from the Three of Pentacles, overall this is some sort of a group scenario, group situation. We already got the vibe of a group team situation. Either this is a group of friends or this is a group of colleagues, is what I'm feeling. So that's the overall energy. We're starting off with the Four of Swords, which is recuperation, rest, trying to relax your mind, heal your thoughts and your heart kind of in conjunction. So you could have been feeling a bit sour about whatever this is anyway. Maybe you're not so satisfied with this group. And that was kind of apparent in the oracles too, because I was feeling, before I realized I wasn't recording, that you may already have a feeling about whichever person this is or this group that can't really be trusted, or that might be trying to get you to do something out of character or to do something wrong so they can catch it. So that's how you're starting off as the Four of Swords. It's like you're trying to heal from some sort of a situation. And maybe you're just taking a bit of rest. But crossing that is the Three of Wands. So it's like you want to rest, but you also want to, I just heard hurry up and wait. You want to rest, but you also want to go. It's like you're kind of waiting for what's next, hoping for what's next. So that's what's crossing your relaxation energy. It's like this urgent desire underneath the surface to get moving on something. Yeah. And your focus is like you're trying to see things from a higher perspective. You're trying to be patient with the Temperance here. And what's sticking out to me is like this energy of wanting to balance between these two. Like I can rest and I can also plan. Plan is the thing that's coming up. Like you're trying to plan something. You might be trying to plan your way out of this situation, out of this group. All right, so I just got, don't tell anyone your plans. Don't. Keep that to yourself, whatever those are. If you think there's somebody around you who you might be able to depend on, and you can say like, oh, I'm thinking of going to this other place, or I'm gonna take a quick trip to interview at XYZ. Keep that to yourself. It's better for you right now to work on that in silence, okay? So there's an energy of you wanting to be balanced in this situation, but there's also a feeling of impatience. And you're kind of focusing on the negative too. Just a little bit. And I think that's making it more difficult for you, or you're feeling like it could be negative. And that's why, these two came out and I kept them even though they're apart from the main spread. We have the Seven of Swords and the Star. So this is balance right here, right? Major Arcana, and it fell sideways with the Seven of Swords right under the Temperance. So I feel like we were just saying, you want to keep whatever you're working toward on the low. And if you confide in anyone, I feel like you need to be confiding in a professional, not anyone that you work with. And maybe not even, because it's like you want to get advice from somebody is what it seems like. So that's what it feels like, but everything is not what it seems. It's like you're looking for some kind of guidance, but I feel like the guidance you need is within. Because I feel like sharing whatever this is right now would be bad news. Page of Pentacles reversed. And the funny thing is that's the advice here. Page of Pentacles reversed, which is when these both fell out. It's a bad idea to share this information, whatever that is. I feel like I just heard tight-lipped. There's a need for you to be tight-lipped. If you got some kind of new venture or idea even, be careful about sharing that with anyone. I just heard authority. Be careful about sharing that with anyone in authority as well. Man, that sucks. And you may think there's somebody that you can run to. I just heard run to, but no. Because then I just heard no absolution. So if you're thinking that there's somebody that you can kind of go to about getting away from this group, and there's somebody related in any way to this group, no. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like there's anyone that can really be confided in. You're going to need to really, you know what? This, I feel like it's connected to the reading yesterday. You may need to watch that reading from yesterday, because the outcome, if you are tight-lipped and don't confide, quote unquote, or tell your plans, I feel like you need to not be telling your plans to any of even your friends, because somebody is not really your friend who's around you right now. And it doesn't mean that no one around you is really your friend, but right now you may not be able to see clearly who the snake is, the snake in the grass. There's a snake in the grass somewhere. It could be somebody at your job, it could be somebody in your friend group. But until you know for sure, and you shouldn't be stressed or focused on that aspect, just go within, focus on yourself, focus on what you're working toward, move in silence. Because it would be bad news to share it with someone, even if you think it's someone you might be able to trust in a position of authority. There's something you need to keep to yourself. And if that advice is taken, the outcome, 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups, there's an energy of independence here, wish fulfillment, happiness, working towards those goals. So there's something you can do on your own. There's something you can do independently. Like, you don't need someone else to do this. And I feel like if you go running to somebody, you could be running into a shark, unfortunately. But they don't seem that way. Yeah, in this context, I feel the 7 of Swords is a protective advice, because it came out while I was pulling the advice, which is the Page of Pentacles reversed. 7 of Swords with the Page of Pentacles reversed and the Star. I feel like this is almost like your hopes and dreams, keeping them to yourself and just working toward them, because your ships are coming in. They are. Yeah. So what I feel is like you have to make that choice to keep working toward those things. Even though I feel like there's an energy of you feeling tired, a little bit drained. This situation is draining, whatever it is for you. But I feel like there is a payoff. Something about this may culminate in the month of August, but what you need to do is just continue to work toward your goals in silence. Or even if it's a new relationship and you've healed from some sort of heartbreak, or if there's a friendship, I feel like you're being, that could be mended. That's up to you, of course. But I feel like you're being advised to continue to move forward and create new friendships, because somebody is not truly your friend anyway. Like, there's an air of somebody wanting to come in just so they can perhaps even gossip about you. Just get more, what's the sitch I just heard? Like Kim Possible. Even though Kim Possible was like a good person, this person, no. So they could be somebody who likes to come in wearing a cape, or they could be somebody who wants to always give you advice. Yeah, this could be somebody who wants to give you advice a lot of the time, but it's because they want to be above you. And maybe they're not. If this is a friend situation, this is one of those friends, unfortunately, who only feels friendly if they're in a position higher than you. So it's like, oh, poor you. I can tell you what to do about that. And then behind the scenes, they're really wishing that you're in a situation that's not good for you. or they're wanting to know about you so they can do that in your face and then go talk about you with other people. So it's like you're there, and I just got that feeling of the person that gets brought to a party as a joke. Oh, that's awful. That's really not cool. That's really not cool, because I feel like that's not the truth. You are a really good person to be around, and they probably just want to feel better than you. So this is their tactic when it comes to you, unfortunately. So there's like an energy of a really fake friend here. There's also an energy of a fake colleague. But overall, what you're being asked to do, guided to do per se in this reading, continue to work towards your own wish fulfillment, taking those leaps of faith that you know there are better things ahead for you. Move in silence when it comes to your aspirations and what you're working toward, because somebody around you can't be trusted. And I feel like you already know to an extent who that is. And I'm not sure why Boston is significant, but it means something for somebody. So you'll know if that's for you. Let's go with the Rebel deck here. Yeah, basically it feels like somebody wants to hurt you, but behind your back. They want to take from you, but in a sly way, because they feel you're better than them. You know, that's one of those original sin kind of things. Jealousy, original sin. Jealousy makes people do very ugly things. Let's see. They put you on a pedestal and they hate you for it. Detox. Drink a smoothie, unfriend that asshole. Throw out some shit. Yeah, there's somebody who may be trying to creep back into your life, right? After a period of separation, and they need to creep on back out. Just go on and turn them right back around and send them on their way. Because they don't mean you well. They don't mean you well. Get the fuck out of your head. Get into your heart. It misses you. I feel like you already know. You've already suspected this. And so there's really nothing for you to like ruminate over. Don't get pulled into the Eight of Swords energy and get like, oh my God, what should I do? I need to ask other people for it. No. No, go on within. Or maybe talk to a therapist or something. Somebody who can't go spilling the beans, okay? But I feel like you already know what to do. And you've already been healing. This is not something you want to pull yourself back into, but it's up to you, of course. I'm just saying, the energy here is saying you need to move forward. Anything else? And I know I say that a lot. It's up to you. Is there anything else from the Rebel deck for my collective? Stomach is growling. This could be somebody you go out to eat with a lot. Just saying. Love. Get some, give some, it will cheer your ass up. So yeah, maybe there's something else. Earlier we were talking about that new, some of you might have a new romantic interest. Protect that, you know? Just like anything you really love, in the beginning stages, protect it. Protect it, keep it to yourself, build that. And you might really want to share it with somebody, but if you want to really let it grow and protect it, I feel like you're being advised to keep it on the low for now. And specifically, don't tell whoever this sneaky person is about it. But because some of you may not realize who this person is yet, this shark, this snake, and you're just being advised to move in silence. Yeah, and don't obsess. You are not the center of the universe. So it's like, that's again affirming to me, you already know what's going on. you know, there's no need to stress out about it. Keep living, keep doing your thing. You just need to keep doing it in feel silence. There's somebody around you who you can't trust. You already know, but you're on your way to wish fulfillment. This person, whatever you do, it's like they're going to try to turn it upside down if you tell them about it. They're trying to mess up some opportunity for you, or interrupt your life in some way, or use you for entertainment with the people they want to fit in with. It's just kind of a nasty energy. So continue on your way is what I'm feeling. And that's what I have for you guys right now. 2027 on the clock, if that's significant. And I'll see you back very, very soon. All right, bye.